Okay, guys. A young girl was found in a duffel bag on a trail in California. It says here, the girl's body was bent into a black roll-away duffel bag, her head and torso slightly protruding. She was dumped onto an embankment along a popular trail in a light brush. She hadn't been there long, less than 48 hours, before a worker for LA Parks and Recreation clearing the landscape on the Hacienda Heights Trail uncovered the girl's remains Tuesday morning. Her tiny body was clad in a pink long-sleeve shirt proclaiming future princess hero. It's a sad moment for the department and for the community, and we're going to do our best to figure out what happened to this girl, Sheriff Alex Villanova said Wednesday as he stood next to a sketch of the child. Investigators are still working to determine the identity of the child and the cause of death. It is a suspicious death investigation. There are no obvious signs of trauma. Sheriff Homicide Lieutenant Scott Hugland said, "We don't have any idea who this child is. An autopsy is scheduled for the next few days." The girl was black, between 18 and 13 years of age, 4 feet 5 inches tall, and weighed just 55 pounds. He said there's no visible signs of malnutrition or mistreatment. Aside from the pink shirt, she had on black and white loungewear pants, but no shoes. The trail is a short drive into the hills south of Panoma Freeway. The body was found at the end of an embankment just east of the 3400 block of Hacienda Boulevard. Hungland said someone likely saw something between late Sunday afternoon and Tuesday morning when her body was found. There is a turnout on Hacienda Boulevard just south of Clomina Road, he said. Hungland said the body was found about 120 yards from the beginning of the trail. He said his detectives don't know if the bag was left at that spot or pushed off the embankment. At this point, we don't have any leads. We are looking for any type of witnesses that may have been traveling in that area, that may have seen a vehicle pull over to the side. We are looking for any lead. A department sketch artist produced a rendition of the girl in hopes someone would recognize her. Investigators have reached out to Los Angeles County Department of Child and Family Services, missing child groups, and school districts across the region. A 2006 Los Angeles Times examination of child homicides found that there were more than 400 since January 1st of 2000 across Los Angeles County. Many of the children are victims of abuse or violence in the home, and most died at the homes of parents or guardians. Dan Scott, a retired LA County Sheriff's Sergeant who was involved in dozens of child death investigations, said the circumstances in this one are unusual. It is extremely rare to see a child's body dumped, he said. I cannot recall one in recent years in the region. Scott said that even when a relative kills a child, the attacker often buries or conceals the body, calling the child's death a horrible tragedy. These are the hardest cases to handle, he said. It's unclear whether the girl was dead or alive when she was squeezed into the bag. They would not say whether forensic technicians discovered any fingerprints or DNA from the bag that might have given clues to the child's identity or the person who dumped the bag. Investigators on Wednesdays sealed coroner records in an investigation for public review. Okay, here they're saying that she was wearing gray pants with pandas on them. So, one report saying that she had on black and gray pants, and now they're saying it's pandas. So I'm just looking through to see if there's anything else, because this story is still basically breaking. So, I'm just seeing here. What's going on with this. And of course they said if anybody has any information to call Crime Stoppers with any info or idea of who this young girl might be. It's always sad when it's a child. I mean, it's sad no matter what, but it's, you know, it's worse when it's a child. And like I said, this is breaking news, so it's gonna be you know, hours to hours to see, you know, what pops up. The latest was 3 hours ago, which I already read to you guys. So I am going to keep you posted on this case, just like I've kept you posted on other cases, and I will definitely let you know as soon as anything else comes out about this. Thank you guys for listening. Okay, guys. A young girl was found in a duffel bag